Shalom Yashala, Kal Halal, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Waha Rakah Kodash, Barakathum. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Akyam who's pushing this truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth. And salutations to the select number of Aquat that they're listening. Now, as you know, we all know it, Jake, Church Jake, who don't want to let it go of Massa's Christian doctrine per se, always likes to bring up the fact that, hey, y'all reading from the Old Testament. Well, hey, the apostles that followed Yahweh Shah Mashiach also read from the Old Testament. Okay, that's all they had to read from was the Old Testament. Okay, the Torah. Okay, the Torah. Okay, so that's what the apostles had to read from. So when people think of the New Testament, they think it was already written out, and no, man, that came years after. Okay, because you had letters written in Greek. Okay, we all know the Torah was written in the Lashawan Kodash. Okay, and then the New Testament was written in Greek. Okay, and I'm gonna get I'm gonna get Malachi chapter 3 verse 6. I like to get this because, for one, it's from the Old Testament, and then when you're reading through the New Testament, you shall also see that this is brought up again. Okay, this is Malachi chapter 3 verse 6. For I am Yahweh, I change not, therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. Okay, meaning the Most High ain't changed, man. It's the damn people. And to be quite honest, the people really haven't changed, man. These are the same spirits from back in the day, man. Okay, for those, for brothers who are standing up for Yahweh Shah. Okay, so like the brothers who were standing up for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah are the same men, that were standing up back then, thousands of years ago. Okay. But people will have you believe this is some new playing field. No, man, there's nothing new under the sun, according to the scriptures. Okay, and it's just perfect examples of that, because scriptures and things quoted from the Old Testament, which the apostles were reading from, is shown in the New Testament as if though I believe that's where the confusion comes in. Okay, because that's where the confusion comes in, because later down the line, that's when the New Testament was written. Okay, the New Testament wasn't there and the apostles was reading from it then and there. That was years after they had been had either I believe who's that? John the Revelator had actually passed away of old age on the island of Patmos, but before the other apostles, had been killed, had been martyrs for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. Okay, let me get Hebrews chapter 13 verse 8. Yahweh Shah Mashiach, the same yesterday and today and forever. So the Most High hasn't changed. Okay, the Most High and the Son hasn't changed. Okay, the souls back here today haven't changed. Those are the same soul. Those are the same spirits from back then. It's just coming into this truth, you understand regeneration, and okay, you understand that it actually exists. Okay, it's not a mythical thing. Okay, but also what you also start to understand in this truth, when you understand the scriptures, that the apostles was reading from it. Okay, and further my case. Okay, where do I want to go? I'm gonna go to Psalms first. Okay, some good, all the books are great, but you'll see the same scriptures quoted in the New Testament. Okay, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? You have church house, Jake. King David, was a great man, this and that, and this and that, and this, which is all of the above. Okay, He was after the Most High's heart. You know, King David, Malak Dawad, man, was a great man. You know, he had his, slip up, with the with sending a man to the sending a man out to war to deal with that woman. But hey, he's still out of the he's still a man of the Lord. So we all understand that. He's still a man of the Lord, but him being a man of the Lord and him being a great man, why wouldn't he be spoken of by the apostles later on down the line, which y'all now get? Okay, this is let me see, I believe Acts chapter 4 verse 25, I believe. Okay, King David was a great man, so he's going to be spoken of. Okay. This is Acts chapter 4, verse 25. Who by the mouth of thy servant David has said, why did the heathen rage and the people imagine vain things? Mind you, this is the New Testament, church folk. Okay. So that's always an argument. This is, not, of course, we say it's a two-way street because we got to study and show thyself approved. So, people come up, well, why y'all reading from, what book are y'all reading from? Well, we're reading from the 1611, okay, which talks about the beginning and the revelations, from Genesis to Revelations, from the time of creation, okay, also to the time of destruction and rebuilding, okay, of rebuilding Jerusalem, man. Yashar Alam. Okay, Yashar Alam. It's a people before it's a place. So that's what we're doing, man. And that's just beautiful because they quoted, they quoted from what King David had said in the Psalm, which were songs written. Okay, I'll actually get another one. I believe another great one is let me see, where's that? Oh yeah, okay, we'll get Deuteronomy 18. And this is speaking about the Yahushua, but Yahushua wasn't even on the scene yet. Okay? And this is in the time of Moses. Okay? This is let me see. Let me see where I want to start it. Okay, I believe it's okay, Salakia, Akamanakwath. This is Deuteronomy 18 and 18. I will raise them up a prophet from among their brethren, like unto thee, and will put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak unto them all that I shall command him. And it shall come to pass that whosoever will not hearken unto my words, which he shall speak in my name, I will require it of him. Okay, so Yahushua was spoken of in this time. Okay, this and a matter of fact, I should have read up Salakia, verse 15. Salakia. Yahweh, thy power will raise up unto thee a prophet from the midst of thee, of thy brethren, like unto me, unto him ye shall hearken. Okay. And I'll make sure to go right to Acts, which is a heavy book, man, which all the books are heavy. It just goes to show, man, including myself, man, really got to get into this book because there's a lot of key points that Yahweh Shem Shah is pointing out, man. Great examples that could be used, man, to benefit this truth of Yahweh Shem Shah. Okay. This is let me see. This is Acts chapter 3, verse 22. For Moses truly said unto the fathers, a prophet shall the Lord your power raise up unto you of your brethren, like unto me, him shall ye hear in all things whatsoever he shall say unto you. Okay. Hey, that was talking about Yahushua, man. And it was spoken of in Deuteronomy, man. Okay, the first 5 books it was spoken of, and then here spoken of again, okay, in Acts chapter 3, verse 22. And this also further goes to show you that the prophets and the apostles, man, they had heavy understanding. Okay, because why? Okay, so that they let you know they were toiling in these scriptures, and they had great understanding because they knew, like, man, this talking about Yahushua. You know, that's a beautiful thing, man. Okay. Also, let me get let me see, Joel 2, I believe. Let me see. I believe it's Joel 2 and 20. Salakia, Akyam, and Aqua. Bear with me, Baba Kasha. Let me see. Oh, it's 2 and 31. Salakia. This is Joel, chapter 2, verse 31. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord come. Okay, and that's talking about who? That's talking about Yahushua. It was prophesied in Joel, man. Okay, so you have a lot of people who want to sit here and talking about, that's talking about, well, why are you in the Old Testament? We in the Old Testament because the apostles and prophets was in the Old Testament, man. Okay, they understood prophecy, what happens. They understood what books to go to. They understood line upon line, precept upon precept, man. Okay, they understood, man. They understood the whole concept of it, especially with the walk with the apostles, man. The walk that they had with Yahushua Mashiach, man. Okay, that's heavy, man. That's a heavy thing, and that's a very heavy understanding to know. Okay, we we gonna walk with when they walked with Yahushua Mashiach, great understanding was showed on to them, man. Okay, in Acts 3, verse 24, ye and all the prophets from Samuel, those that follow after, as many as have spoken, have likewise foretold of these days. So it was already prophesied, man. It was already prophesied, man. It was already prophesied. So that was just it's a beautiful thing to know that, these things and that came to pass or hadn't come to pass, that a lot of these men steadfast and really had faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay, so that's a heavy thing, man. I believe this is Salakia Akyam and Aqua. Let me see. I believe it's in Acts 2. I believe with the moon. Salakia. There we go, Acts 2. Okay. Let me see. Acts 2. Oh, yeah, okay. You have, 2 and 16. But this is which was spoken by the prophet Joel. Okay, and did I not just, grab the scripture about when Joel spoke? Okay, spoke of prophecy, and he spoke of heavy destruction and prophecy, man. This is Acts 2 and 20. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and notable day of the Lord come. And that's talking about Yahushua Mashiach, man, when he comes to collect. Okay. And it's, I just want to do this lesson just to show, man, look, man, these things have been spoken of prior before each prophet has stepped on the scene. And then you have, like I said once before, regeneration, reincarnation, of course, the Abaratazah, there'll be another lesson, but that just goes to show, man, there's so many layers to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. Okay, these men weren't, I'd say particularly around at that time, but but it's just a great example to show, look, man, they were reading from the Torah, the Torah, But I hope this was edifying for the Akim and Akwath. Once again, call halal Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Waha Rakah Kodash Barakatham. Once again, I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Akim who's pushing his truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth. And salutations to the select number of Akwath out there listening. Shalom.